Hello and welcome back. So this is our recap. I'm going to be pootling along doing some make work while we're doing the recap because basically we're in the situation where we've grown our base out quite nicely, but we are running out of iron. We only had iron at the starting site. It's time to do our first outpost, but that's meant doing trains, and it's all been a bit chicken and egg. There's been everything I need to do has required other things before I could do it. But we are finally bringing home interesting stuff in trains. And I'm just running around picking up stuff here. I think I need some more undergrounds. They're over, yeah, further up. So as you can see, as I walk around collecting things, we have a main bus type design. And it's resource inefficient and all that stuff, but I don't know the mod pack. So basically we start off with labs. These are the first tech cards you need. They take copper coils and wood, bizarrely. From there, the first few items we can make and put on the bus are iron gear wheels. These are research cards, blank research cards. You need those to make all the further researches. You load in a blank card and some tech-specific item, and it spits out a tech-specific card. Iron bars are used in loads of stuff, so I centrally make them. These are like the equivalent to green circuits in that they're needed for all the basic items that are self-directed. These are the red cards, so this is the equivalent of red science in the base game, I think. Yep. So these starter ones are partly red science, partly things which would normally be unlocked by default. In each little production cell, I have this arrangement at the end which buffers it into a box. They're all capped off at different levels. My consumption of things is very spiky, and so what this does is smooth out production and consumption. It also means as I run past I can grab a pocket full. So to make the red cards, you need blank cards and these automation cores. Okay. At that point we have the things necessary to make yellow engines. There's a thing called an iron beam in this mod pack. Then we have enough stuff to be able to make belts. So you can see we will be growing this later for red belts. This is a build for blue engines, and I've just noticed a mistake there. Tiny green circuit build. Okay, let's run back the other way. The green circuits here, there's two recipes. One takes wood and one takes stone tablets. I went for the stone tablet option because we need the wood at this stage for research. Then this is my inserter farm. It's built incorrectly. There are ways to fix it, and I think I actually did in another walkthrough. So let's do the actual fix for that. Okay. Good. So this way, all of the ARM machines can see all of the ARM component makers. There we are. Alright. Then we have green research cards, which come after the red ones. Just because. And these ones require green circuits to work. Okay. All the research is fairly backed up because we're not doing much with that at the moment. Then we have ammo. There's different ammo for your pistol and for turrets. And your machine gun, obviously. Which is a bit weird. Assembly machine factory. So we have the basic assemblers. This is a burner one. That then feeds into an electric one. That's your tier 2 one that requires steel in the base game. Yeah, it needs steel plate in this game. Then miners, you have to feed the burner miner into the electric miner. Then a bit of pipe making. These have never crafted anything because they have never seen any iron. Like literally never a single unit of iron has got this far. So hopefully I'm trying to fix that. Then we have an engine build, which is now iron starved. this is steel girders and steer gear wheels. Now, at this point, I was a bit worried we're going to be in one of these stupid mod packs that has plastic gears and rubidium gears and stone gears, but luckily not. There's just iron and steel, so that's not too bad. And then this is a little factory for things relating to trains, which has not crafted any of these because I haven't brought in steel plates and iron sticks. Let's check it is iron sticks. Yeah, steel plates and iron stick. So this should be steel plate and iron stick. There we are. That will fix the problem there. So then train stations will be automated. I'll just pick up the excess as it passes because I've got a bit of a mixed belt situation going on. There we are. All right, and that's the end of our bus. And it feels like we've done a lot of building, a lot of busing, and not actually really got very far. But, you know, it's been 3 weeks. So this is our train station. Now, I've discovered that trains in this mod pack have 4 times the capacity. Well, so the iron ore stacks to 200. I think it stacks to 50 in the base game. So the stacks are 4 times deeper. The implication of that is basically a 2-2 train here moves an equivalent amount of ore as an 2 carriage train in this moves the same ore as an 8 carriage train in base. So they take longer to fill up, which means I really want more inserters filling them, which means this whole contraption here is just the wrong contraption. Okay. Now, I don't especially care about balancing as long as everything can route to everywhere. Right, let's get rid of all this. Good. Having said that, I do want to make sure that I can load my train from both sides. So we have 4 ways of loading this, and I have 6 inputs, and I can't be bothered with belt balancing books. Take that out for now. The tracks in the middle, the lanes in the middle are the most reliable, so I want to send 1 to one side and 1 to the other. So we will send this one to one side, one to the other. So we're just going to straight balance these 2. Good. And then that can go over. Now we have 1 this side and 2 this side. And I want to do some kind of balancing between these. But again, I'm not especially caring how, as long as all of them can feed into all of them. So I think what I'm going to do is, there is no good way to do this. I'm going to bring this one over here. Good. Now, I'm hoping that this will, in practice, generally be running backed up. So if I take this way, and I take this way, and then slap a balancer on it somewhere, I think that's as good a place as any. So these 2 are now balanced. Can feed 1 in there. One in there. So I'm now loading from both sides. Good. And then One in there. One in there. So I think this should now be approximately twice the loading rate. So we're definitely moving 4 belts. 1, 2, 3, 4 belts. And that is not too shabby for keeping all these working. So I think we're going to call that good for now. And this is filling up at some sort of a speed. Okay, what else is going on in this map? So we have crude oil down here, coal here, coal here. This coal I'm going to bring in. I may belt it. It's near enough as close as that. The other ones will definitely need to be brought in by train. I'm not sure which patch of oil to go for, because the problem is, in this mod pack, the basic oil recipe requires water. So I need to set up my refineries near water. I also need to set them up near coal, because plastic is one of the first things I need. There's a 1 million patch of coal here, which is a possibility. My starter coal is going to run out quite soon, as you can see. Right, so I could mine this out and just put it through smelters. I could mine this out and put it through plastic. That would mean building my refinery in this area. But to do that, I would need to probably bring the oil in on a train, which means more trains. So let's have a look. If I wanted to do that, I'd need fluid wagons. Do I have the fluid wagon tech unlocked? Fluid wagon. No. Let's get that. Okay. Steel fluid tank. What on earth is that? Okay, so apparently steel can be treated as a fluid. This will all be very entertaining, I'm sure. Fluid handling. I already have. Well, don't know. This is half full, so it just takes a long time to load. And we probably need more inserter capacity bonus. Okay, so that's the most we can do. After that, we need the next tech card. Now, the issue is the next tech card, blue, requires advanced circuits. Advanced circuits require plastic. Military tech cards require beta research data. Beta research data requires biomass and coke and steel plate and biomass. Where is that? Right, biomass. I don't think I have a recipe unlocked to craft. I have to go and kill biters and take their biomass. Water with this shovel. So, and I'm not sure what the recipe is for that. So, maybe what we should do is, have I got turrets? How many of these do I have? None. 5, 10 is a good number for turret creep. However, 400 rounds is not a good number of rounds. So I'm going to go load up with rounds, and we're going to go and see if we can kill a biter base. Can I craft a car in the meantime? So for that I need iron gear wheels. Luckily we have a belt of them. Here. Okay. I need engine units. Just need 10 of those. Right, let's craft some. Okay, and then steel plates. Alright, my inventory is full again. Can I craft anything to improve that situation? Yep. 1 car. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I'm crafting yellow engines to make the motors. Never mind. Let's run down to the ammo. This is supposed to be a catch-up episode, but it's turning into a sort of wandering around doing things episode, isn't it? Ammo. Alright. My inventory is full, which does not help. I need to... I could dump it all in a dump box. Okay. Yeah, let's take a chest. I'm going to put it here. Get rid of everything I can. Of course, the chest contained the chest, didn't it? Let's dump everything else I can. Alright, so that's plenty of room where I can fill it up with ammo. Brilliant. Can I make a better armor? So that requires circuits. This requires steel plate, which is more realistic. Do I have any stone tablets, iron plate, glass? No. This is where I refill my inventory. So 50 steel plate. Oh, and a light armor. Good. And can I craft any grenades? That requires coal and iron plates. Because grenades are pretty powerful early game. Okay, let's grab some more iron plate. And if you look, we actually have iron plates starting to back up on the bus. Right, 20 of those. Right, go back here. Grab some coke, because I think that's going to be good for powering the car up. Oh, no, apparently not. Okay, we'll put coke back. I assumed you could burn coke. Right, grab a bit of coal then. 100 coal will be fine. Oh, so what can I actually burn in here? This is interesting. In the sense of being slightly horrifying. Alright, so I need to make fuel. And we have fuel. Okay, these things. And fuel is made in fuel processor. Do I have any fuel processors? Yes, I do. All right, so coal. These, how long do these take to make? And how much do I need? All these questions. Is that enough? So they're worth a bit more than what you put in, I presume. So 9 megajoules for a unit of coke. 5 megajoules for processed fuel. And the recipe for coke is 2 for 1. Yeah, so I get 10 units out for 9 units in, which is fine. we have ammo. So let's at least put some in the car. And we're going to go off varmint hunting. Up near where our... Oh, just a minute. The other thing was, I need one of those special creeper mining shovels. Okay, so let's head back. And I have none of my normal blueprints or anything, because they're all in this box, which is fine. Shovel. Here we are. Alright. And I don't want to do any more research right now. Can I make repair packs? No. Hopefully that won't be an issue because we just have 2 bases here. So this is an oil patch. Right, I'm going to save the game. Okay, so we're going to resume, and it's going to be a case of turrets, rounds, turrets, rounds. I'm normally more careful than this and have blueprints and things, or hotbars, but these seem to be doing the job. Yeah, that's done the job, hasn't it? Alright, so let's grab our shovel. Oh, wow. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. So how much of this do we have? 2 stacks. Okay. Well, that was not horrendous. I think I want to take out this little expansion party here. Cliffs, that's always a bad thing. Okay, basically the same thing again. So, normally what I would do is put turrets on one and ammo on the other. Okay, that's all right then. Okay, I just need to find my key presses. Okay, so I'm using 1 and 2 to select things off my hotbar. So that's done the job again, hasn't it? Alright, then the creep tool. I think that's it. Well, let's do a bit more of this. I'll feel much better when there are fewer bases around near me. And it looks like at the moment we can at least clear them. So I'm going to go up, I think, to this patch up here. This worries me a bit because it's near an iron patch I may need. And there's also something over here that's a bit... Oh, that's a worm patch. So I don't care about those, because worms don't come and get me. Okay. Zooming right out so I can see what's going on, although clearly I can't see what's going on. Okay, this is going to be more interesting. Right, we're going to do a scare save again because I'm a weak and weedy weakling. Okay, that did the job. And the creep tool. Ooh. This slows me down. Interesting. Okay, let's collect these. And have a look on the map. So there's a great big patch there that I don't want to go near. But I think we'll call that it, because I've got a feeling that this is enough creep for me to get military research started. And it's removed a couple of the packs that I was really worried about my base expanding into. And it's opened up this oil patch here, which perhaps is the one I want to start with. Yeah. So I'm fairly pleased with that. So I think next time we'll start from here and we will look at a military build, military research, and see just how practical it is to get military done. I think we can also feed things from a box initially. But that's a problem for next time. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you for the recap. That didn't really recap, it was more of a replay. I'll see you again after the weekend. It'll be a new week with new challenges. Till then, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Stay home. Please stay safe, stay well. And I'll see you next time in Factorio. Bye-bye.